Hallo en welkom weer so by Farmspace. Ons is hier by Jupidex vandag. Kverneland spuite. Hierdie goed is baie awesome. Julle moet 'n bietjie sien hierso. Bert gaan my meer vertel oor presies wat hulle doen en hoe die goeders werk en so gaan 'n bietjie tegnologie in hierdie goed. So, ons luister 'n bietjie. Bert, how are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
No, good thanks. How's South Africa?
South Africa is good, but they told me it would be hot in here, but the temperature is like in Europe.
Yeah, just come back in January. Then we'll talk
Okay.
again.
Thanks for the invitation. I will think about it.
Okay, right. So, first of all, I do not really understand the tank that you're standing next to.
Yeah.
And then there's a tank behind it. What is this?
This is a sprayer combination, mounted. So the rear sprayer is 1800 liters, 24 meter, which is quite a big kit. And if you put that in the back of a tractor, full weight, there's no tractor that will keep the front wheels on the ground. You always need a big weight in the front.
Okay, so that's basically where this comes in.
Yeah. So we don't use a steel weight in the front. We take a water weight, a tank in the front where we put additional water, and then we don't have 1800 liters, but we add 1100 liters and we have 2900 liters in total on the combination.
Okay, I hear you. But why? Why don't I just go that route and just tow it behind?
Yeah, we call it a small self-propelled, what you have here. This is a trailed, this is a small self-propelled. 3000 liters self-propelled is quite a good size, I think. And there's people who want a trailed and there's people who want a mounted.
And what size tractor would I need to actually be able to work this?
Yeah. Europe, where I'm from, we often use it on a 4-cylinder, 150 horsepower. But if you get a bit too hilly conditions, then maybe it's good to go a bit up. But below 200 horsepower is no problem at all.
And do you use I'm thinking your high ground clearance tractors, but aren't they a little bit too small for this?
Yeah, if you go to special tractors, have very wide track or very high clearance, then you have to think about what you're loading, because we load 3000 liters of water and then the clean water in addition. So you have over 3000 liter and then the machine itself. So you have quite some weight on your machine, yes.
But and the other thing I think would be an advantage of this is it's a lot more maneuverable than something like a trailed one would be.
That's the big advantage of having it on the tractor, that you have the weight on the 4-wheel drive of the tractor. The full weight is on there, so you get not stuck that easily as with a trailed unit.
Okay, and what I want to know is, let's get a little bit into the technology side.
Yeah.
First of all, some amazing plastic technology. Weet nie of julle kan voel hoe dit voel nie, maar dit is nogal cool.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that?
The plastic is, the reason is that the inside is as smooth as can be.
Yeah.
So inside it's not like this, it's very smooth, and then the cleanability is way better than any other stuff. So the cleanability of plastic is fantastic.
Awesome. And okay, tell me a little bit more about the sprayer itself.
We talk about a mounted machine, so it's about not only about the weight, but also how close the weight is to the tractor. And to get the weight closest to the tractor, we work with this quick hitch triangle. And on some tractors you really need it. You put in the triangle, you put the tractor half a meter in front of the machine, you hook on the PTO and the hydraulics, and then you hook on the machine. And there is tractors where there's really 20 centimeters that I even can't come in between to couple it. Because the closer it is to the tractor, the less the backward weight on the tractor. That's the big advantage. You see also the tank here, it really comes over the frame, and every centimeter that you come closer to the tractor saves weight and is better for your combination.
But how would I know if this thing is going to work on my tractor or not?
If you have a tractor, and it will always work.
Okay.
It's just about having enough weight in the front to keep the front wheels on the ground.
That's not a problem, then you sell me another one.
Then we put this one in the front, and then we come to the operation of the machine, and the operation is isobus.
Yep.
The full kit is full isobus, So when you already have an isobus screen in your tractor, no problem. You just plug and play and you are off. And if you're not isobus yet, we make your tractor isobus with our isomatch tellus Go Plus or isomatch tellus screen. Then your tractor is isobus and you can hook on any isobus implement afterwards too.
And there you go. So okay, so but then you say you've got this iteration. You say 24 meter boom.
24 meter boom.
Okay, and then we've got this one.
Yeah, also 24 meter boom. And this
Trailed version.
For trailed version. So the working width is the same. The volume, this one is 3,200. So this one was 2.9. This is 3.2. So in fact they are more or less comparable machines. Yes.
And on that one, because I want to know, that machine and this one looks exactly the same.
It is the same. The difference is in the specs. That's the most basic spec
Yes.
of our machine, and this is already spec'd up a bit, and this is maximum spec.
Okay.
So we put here 3 different machines with 3 different specs, all 24 meter working width, but with different specs for different users.
And when you're talking specs, you're just basically saying that that thing is basically a tank, a sprayer, and a boom. Boom. End of story.
Not quite, but there's already isobus, so there's a lot in already.
Oh, so the
So it
isobus
is already
is already-
isobus.
okay.
It is a computer.
Tank, sprayer, boom, of tank pump, boom, and a flow meter. But
If you want to put it that simple, I go with you. Okay.
100%. But so the thing is, that is for your no-nonsense farmer that just says, listen, I want to put down 100 liters a hectare. Boom, there we go, end of story.
Yeah.
Then we get to these things, which is a lot more. They've got your precision spraying and can do overlapping and all of those.
But also already at operation here at the filling, the operation center, we already put an electric valve in.
Yes.
So when filling, you can enter the number of hectares. The computer already knows how much liter per hectare you want to do, and it fills exactly the hectares or the liters that you need for those hectares.
Have you got nothing to do in the factory there that you actually think of these things? Or was it a farmer that told you, I would like this?
We want to help the farmers to make it easy for them. And in Europe, we are really on saving. That's also here, financial savings, but also on environmental saving. And putting as less chemical to the environment is then important. And the water you don't overfill, you don't put chemical in the machine. And that's saving cost. And in Europe, the environment is very important.
No, I mean, because at the end of the day, if I'm finished now with that, I've got 500 liters of mix left over. That's going in the ground somewhere.
Yeah. And that's also, it's going in the ground and it's out of your wallet because you put the chemicals in for that 500 liters. And if you do a couple of tanks a day, then it's a couple of times 500 liters.
Exactly. Okay. Then we've got, I just want to get to the back end. Oh, that's actually the business end. You're saying that's the operational side.
Yeah.
But so just explain to me what's going on here. How does the boom work and what's special about it?
Yeah. The boom, here it's vertical folded to keep us as close to the tractor as possible, but still not getting in touch with the tractor. So we unfold the boom and we can, at any working width that we have the boom here, any working width we can spray. So you can fold out one side totally, you can fold out 2 sides, or a little on the one side or a little on the 2 sides. You can spray at any width the boom can do. So that's the big advantage on the boom itself. If you want that, we have the nozzle technology. Every nozzle is a section. So we have 24 meter, we have 48 sections on this boom.
Yes.
And you can use it as 48 sections, off you go. But you can also, if you would like, you can also program sections. Because we are on electronics, we can do nice things with it. So you can do whatever you like. And if you then say, I fold back a boom part, I take off one section, then that part is closed and you can go on in that working width.
100% with you.
Still, we use the same spray line, we use the same parts as on the other machines. So spare part and that kind of stuff is for the dealer very convenient, and it's the same as it was already before, so you don't need expensive additional parts. Also the serviceability is very good.
And warranty and those types of things?
Sorry again?
Guarantee on these types of machines?
Yeah, you can get at least two years factory warranty on it.
Yeah.
But we have them running already quite a lot. and we don't need so much.
I didn't know that was my next question. I just want to know, how many of these sprayers have you now worldwide? Is it the new thing? How long have they been going?
No, it's not new. I think we have already, I think over 100 are already running with this system, and it's proven really reliable. We work this system, the valve itself is a stainless steel ball valve. And a stainless steel ball valve is just a motor opening the valve and closing the valve, which is very basic. And the ball valve on its sealing is cleaning itself, that it always works and always functions. And the power supply is rather low on this thing. So we made it in a way that it's always working, and might it in any time not work. The ones we've had not working, they were not broken, but they are protected, overload protected. So might it go too heavy, the turning too heavy, then you take it off, you open it, you clean it, you put it together, and it works again.
And there it goes.
Yeah.
So okay, just last thing, different variations. What's all the different variations that we get on the sprayers?
The differentiation in basic
sizes.
machines.
What different sizes do we get?
This is the bigger mounted machine. So also we have a smaller mounted machine, the Extra A, starting from 12 meters, 800 liters, maximum 1200 liters. This is the big one of this. This one starts 1000 liter up to 1800 liters, starts 18 meters to 30 meters. So a good machine. The T3, as we have it here, starts 18 meter on the steel boom till 30 meter working with. If you want to have more, we have a T4, the bigger machine, up to 4600 liters. And if you then want more, we go to the T6,
Still more.
up to 8000 liters. Jeez. Working with up to 40 meters.
Well, that would take away a few hectares in an hour.
It will, yes.
Well, I said last thing, but now I want to know last thing. This is where we put the chemicals in, and how does this thing work? It just slides back?
Yeah, you just... Oh, it's the...
Now there's that electric box.
It's from the show here, which we put under, so... I can't, but normally you push it in, it slides in.
As a box in the pot.
Yeah, box in the pot. But you slide it in and it has no cover, it just closes against the top of the machine. So very easy go.
End of story. Bert, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right, so, dit is Bert van Bert van Kverneland. Julle moes nou maar bietjie, ons moes either of Engels of Nederlands praat. My Nederlands is nie so goed nie. Ons gaan bietjie 'n paar goed mis hier tussenin. So, right, julle belangstel, daai spuite, kom kyk hier op Nampo. Klik die link hierbo of hieronder en dan kan julle met Jupidex in kontak kom. Die goeders is regtig impressive. Kom kyk 'n bietjie hoe lyk hulle. Dis hier van Farmspace af. Tot volgende keer. Groete.